I'm your welcome to another you're joining me for Royal Heir, Book 3, Chapter 15, The Enemy of My Enemy. We've just arrived back in Valtoria to find Barthelemy holding Amanda and claiming that he is taking emergency custody of her. Emergency custody over my dead body.
Mommy?
There is no way we're letting you do that.
Come now, let's not be dramatic. I am the duly chosen Crown Regent after all.
No, not yet you aren't.
No, not technically, but I am more than within my rights to make decisions regarding the safety of the Royal Heir.
We'll see about that. Barthelemy almost slapped the smile off your face. You're gonna regret this. You stride towards Barthelemy with deadly purpose in your eyes, but Cecilia and Barthelemy's guard step in your path. Not another step! Don't you dare stand in between me and my daughter. Your friends stand at your side and feel Hannah's hand on your shoulder, gently holding you back. Barthelemy, surely you don't want this to escalate. It won't end well, especially for anyone standing in Riley's way.
I have no interest in coming to blows, but you've brought this on yourself. I came to you in Valtoria, in good faith, to check up on Amanda, and you ran off, no doubt on some dangerous mission to who knows where. Imagine my surprise. I had no choice but to personally ensure Amanda's safety per my authority as Queen, or Regent-elect. It was only a matter of time before I found the princess in Portaveria. I should have known Barthelemy and Ezekiel might be accomplices in your schemes.
Man.
You will pay for coming after Amanda. For that and for so much more. You see Liam seething, the anger behind his eyes barely contained, and with that, and all you've discovered about your mother's death, you wonder how he's able to contain it all in.
King Liam, I'm not sure what you're implying.
Liam takes a menacing step forward, till Drake holds him back. He's implying that there are all sorts of skeletons in a closet like yours, and if somebody drags it out into the light of the day, it'd be over for you.
I certainly hope you're not thinking of making baseless accusations without proof. Why, people would believe you'd say anything to get your way. I'm afraid it wouldn't be a good showing in the public eye.
And what's to stop me and Liam from taking your daughter and leaving him right now?
Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. Ask your friends' counsel, they'll tell you.
Look to your friends and notice a grave expression on Hannah's face.
He's right. As awful as it is, Barthelemy's claim is legal. Anything we do now to help Amanda directly would be temporary.
Then the best we can do right now is let Amanda stay at the capital for a bit. We'll find a way to make this right for good. Your heart sinks, but as painful it is to admit, you know that they're right. I'll play along for this for now, Barthelemy. But if one hair on Amanda's head is harmed, I will destroy you. I will move heaven and earth to crush you and all of your schemes.
Mommy, bad man trouble.
Hell hath no fury like a mother scorned. You see a momentary crack in Barthelemy's facade of bravado, and know that if only for a moment you made him feel fear.
As if your empty threats could sway me. Amanda and her caretaking entourage will leave with me tonight, but I'm not a monster. I'll let you say your goodbyes.
How gracious. He turns to exit with Celia and his guards, leaving Amanda in the room with you.
Bad man gone?
Amanda, bad man's going to the palace, and you're going to the palace too.
Daddy and Mommy palace?
No, hon, Daddy and Mommy aren't coming to the palace with you. You see the budding sadness and confusion in Amanda's eyes. Amanda, make Barthelemy's life hell. We hate that we have to leave you with the bad man and all, but at least we can make the most of it. While you're with him, you can kick, scream, and spill anything you want, okay? Amanda giggles, her worried expression lightening for a moment.
Okay, Mommy.
That's our brave girl. Now, come here. You and Liam give Amanda the biggest, sweetest hugs and kisses.
Love you.
We love you too, Amanda. Soon, one of Amanda's, Barthelemy's appointed caretakers comes to fetch her, bags packed. She scoops Amanda gently in her arms, and they head off to follow Barthelemy's entourage. Amanda waves to you.
Boy,
With the room suddenly much emptier, you feel Maxwell's hand on your shoulder.
Riley, Liam, are you alright?
I'll be better once we get our daughter back. That means getting to Godfrey and making him talk. Until we have what we need to take Barthelemy down for good. Next morning, you and your friends settle in on the plane to Avernul. Before long, you are airborne discussing the plan. The sooner we get the info from Godfrey, the sooner we can take Barthelemy down once and for all. We all know that Godfrey is being held as a prisoner in Avernul, in a cell on the palace compound.
And we're just gonna waltz in right in the palace, or maybe call up our enemies, Bradshaw and Isabella, and ask them to pretty please let us interrogate the prisoner? Actually, I have our first piece of good news in a while. Getting into the palace might be a bit simpler. There's an event going on at the palace.
Anna shows you all the info on her phone. Bradshaw and Isabella are throwing a birthday party for their twins today.
There should be enough crowd and commotion. Slipping in will be a cakewalk.
Then we should rest and prepare. We'll get there soon enough. All your friends part to different corners of the plane cabin. Despite your lingering adrenaline, there's a palpable uneasiness in the air. You find Liam looking wistful out the window at the passing cloud and take a seat beside him. I guess it's true what they say. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, huh? He puts an arm around you, pulling you close. An understatement to say the least. It's been an especially heavy time for us both. The thought of losing our little girl, even for a moment. It's a mixture of sadness and anger that like I've never felt. How are you feeling? Like I honestly want to punch something. Preferably Barthelemy's smug little face. Trust me, I know the feeling. There's nothing I like more than to bring the full might of the throne down on him. He's taken a lot from you especially. That's true. We now know that Barthelemy had a hand in my mother's death, and yet I can't act on it without the proper evidence. How much is to balance all this anger and just still be just a rational king?
Well, before being a king, you are a human being. It's natural to feel the way you feel. And remember that you don't have to feel it alone. We're all here for you.
The beginning of a small, understanding smile shines through Liam on his face. Thank you, Riley. I'm so lucky to be your husband. He motions to your friends, each looking troubled in their own corner of the cabin. And the others are lucky to have you as a friend as well. Speaking of which, I should go check on them. Get up and go check on your friends. Find Drake sitting by the bar, sipping a drink pensively. You look how I feel. Rough day, but I'll be alright. The last thing I want is you and Liam worrying about me with everything you're going through. I can't imagine what Liam is going through right now. My dad died protecting the royal family from assassination, and that was hard enough. But if I learned that someone like Barthelemy plotted that death, I don't know what I'd do.
I'm sure he knows you care. Have you talked to him?
Yeah, we scratched the surface. Just wish I could do more. Sure, I didn't jump in front of bullets to protect people physically, but emotionally, it's not that simple.
Liam knows you better than anyone. He knows that your actions speak louder than words. He knows you're there for him in ways that matter most.
Drake mulls over your words and smiles. Makes sense when you say it like that. You've got a way with words, Venti. You find Maxwell in the middle of a heated phone conversation.
Bertrand, this is serious. There's something I need to tell you, but it should be in person. No, don't hang up. I don't care if Dad's in the room. I have to tell...
Ah! Maxwell angrily hangs up his call and tosses his phone on the table in frustration. That sounded less than good. Want to talk about it?
Wow, where to begin? I'm not used to being this angry. I'm both Bertrand and my dad. I never imagined my brother could be so stubborn, or that my dad could be so evil, so crafty, so conniving. How could I be related to that?
Well, I like to think you have all the best parts. You're protective when you need to be, like Bertrand, and you're clever like your dad, only you use your powers for good.
So you're saying I'm a dashing, grizzled anti-hero?
Not those exact words, but...
Say no more. Your quiet, fanatically admiration of me is all the praise I need. Thanks, Riley.
Find Hannah deep in thought, staring at a cup of tea, and you take a seat next to her. How are you holding up, Hannah?
Oh, me? Oh, please don't worry about me. You're going through so much. Adding to your burden is the last thing I want.
It's fine. Sharing burdens is what friends do, and if I had to guess, I'd say this affects you in a pretty particular way.
I didn't want to mention it, but you're right.
The thought of an overly controlling guardian, it must hit a little close to home.
It's true. I am worried that Barthelemy gets his way. He may raise Amanda the way my parents raised me, removing all choices, controlling her future.
You put a hand on Hannah's shoulder. Hey, that's not gonna happen, okay? We can't think like that. What your parents put you through is awful, but Amanda is already so blessed. She has 2 loving, understanding parents, along with a friend who would do anything to make sure Amanda's life and future are safe.
You're right. I'll do anything to take it takes to ensure Amanda gets the childhood she deserves, including working with Godfrey.
A new resolve shines through Hannah's expression.
Thank you, Riley. You always know what just to say.
Make your way to Liam. His hand finds yours, squeezing it tenderly. The others are doing as well as can be inspected. And what about you? You've shown me you're here for me. I want you to know it's mutual. Tell me what's on your mind. No surprise here. I'm still worried about Amanda. It feels like we just lost our little girl. What if she misses us, wants to see our faces, hear our voices? Well, we could always send her a video. Do you think Barthelemy would be monitoring calls or something like that? He's got to be watching her like a hawk. Good point. We'll send it to Olivia. She's mentioned plans to visit Amanda and can deliver it personally. Even though the fact that shouldn't she be in like a cell? I doubt Barthelemy's guards will be able to stop her from stealing a moment with the princess. That might just work. And with Olivia's help, we might even get a reply from our little girl. What do you think? Unlocking the scene will let you send a video message to Amanda, one she can reply to later in the book. Record a video for Amanda. That sounds like a great idea. And I'll get everything set up. Before long, you and Liam have positioned your phone camera, taken your places, and begun to record. Hey there, Amanda. It's Mommy and Daddy. We wish we could be there with you more than anything, but we promise we'll come get you from the palace as soon as we can. Be nice to Aunt Olivia when she visits, but remember that knives are also for grown-ups. Auntie Peppy and Uncle Zico will come visit with their doggies too, although you should probably learn their real names soon. I know things might be sad right now, because we're not all together. But always remember that we love you so much. We think about you all the time, and everything we do is for you. You may not understand it now, but there are things Mommy and Daddy have to do as king and queen. Our royal duty. Just know that being apart from you is the hardest thing my duty has ever called me to do. But I do it knowing my heart that I will find my way back to you. We'll be back super soon, and when we are, I promise you 1,000,000 hugs and kisses. I'm gonna squeeze you like I've never squeezed before, and smooch your little cheeks until you can't take it. And something tells me you better look out for the tickle monster, too. I don't know how much longer we'll be, but while we're gone, you must remember to annoy Barthelemy. At any chance you get, spill every liquid. Make every mess. Potty emergencies, go nuts. In our house, we love when Barthelemy gets mad. Liam turns to you. Anything else you'd like to think we should add? We should have some words from each other. Or the others. You call your friends over to say hi on the camera. Hey, Amanda, it's your Uncle Dre. Don't let anybody push you around, okay? You're a princess and you're strong. And if they still give you trouble, tell them your uncles are gonna give them a talking to when they get back.
Hi, Amanda. Auntie Hannah misses you so much. Be good while we're gone. And remember to have playtime and nap time every day. Life is more than studying and piano lessons. I suppose you're too young for piano lessons, but the moral is the same. Hey, Amanda, it's your boy, Uncle Maxwell. Just wanted to give you a shout out to my favorite princess in the world. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Shut up, Maxwell! Literally, shut up. But if you are enjoying this video, you should do what he just said.
That last part will be funnier when you learn about the internet.
And with that, and a flurry of waves and blown kisses, your friends say their goodbyes to the camera and give you the room. Liam gives her shoulder a squeeze. I think maybe that's all for now. Our girl probably has some napping to get to. I think so too. We'll see you soon, Amanda. We love you. More than anything in the world. Soon you've touched down in Avernul and are making your way to the royal palace when Maxwell pulls you aside.
Riley, I was thinking the party's guest list is going to be full of royals and nobles. It might help if you dressed elegantly for the occasion to help us avoid suspicion.
That's a great idea. Did you have something in mind? She's literally a queen and she dresses elegantly all the time, but okay.
You bet. Before we left Cordonia, I sent out for something that screamed, "Party Riley!"
Maxwell produces a large white garment box. Lifting the lid, you're stunned by the brilliant floral outfit underneath. I'll try it on right now. Time is tight, but this isn't the first limousine quick change I've had to do. Though I will ask you to all look away. And, yes, even you, Liam. Unlocking this outfit will give you an advantage at the party.
Oh yes, we look elegant as ever.
After a quick, deft change, you show your outfit to the group. Well, what do you think? You look amazing, Riley. You're really going to show these Avernuis how the party attire is done.
Ah, you'll be the belle of the ball. Well, birthday.
You arrive outside the royal palace in Avernul, where a crowd of press and noble guests is gathered in the plaza outside the entrance. Wow, I didn't realize there'd be so many guests. Or much less press. Luckily, it keeps all eyes on Avernul's royal family and not us.
So much publicity at a birthday party for children.
Nearby, a noble in the crowd overhears and scoffs nonchalantly, his eyes never turning from the commotion up ahead. Publicity is right. It's exactly what the king and queen need after a scandal about the twins leaked. Their public standing has been tanking ever since. Can't say I feel bad, necessarily. Up ahead, Branch and Isabella stand with their children, Isaac and Lyra, in front of a clamoring group of reporters and paparazzi. Good people of Avernul, members of the press, thank you all for joining us for this momentous occasion. Your Majesties, in light of the recent revelations concerning the royal family, how do the prince and princesses feel about their birthday so far? Well, of course, Lyra and Isaac are thrilled and honored to be...
This is boring. When do we get to eat cake? It better be a big cake.
Kids! Rachel, keep them in line. Next question. Julia Riviera of new Julia Riviera show. Scattered swoops and cheers for Julia's name sound out through the crowd. Oh, I see with his fans in the audience. Hey there, my Jules. Ahem. And your questions, Miss Riviera? What do you say to the allegation that this birthday party is a PR stunt to get back in the good graces of the nobility after your public standing has taken a nosedive? I assure you this beautiful extravaganza was planned with nothing but love for our children, and...
Mom, Dad, I never want a new tablet. The one you got me sucks. If Lyra gets one, I get one too.
Not now, kids! Betcha! Oh god, is this family dysfunctional. I think I got all the answers I need. Murmurs and laughter ripple throughout the crowd. Yikes. If you ask me, they deserve the flack they're getting. They tried to marry off our daughter. If the Avernese people finally are starting to see how awful they are, then good riddance. Amen. Hey, at least we can go with a democracy if they're voted out, or kicked out. After a few more questions, the twins become impatient. Bradshaw calls for the doors to be opened. I think that's quite enough questions for now. Why don't we start letting our guests in and get the party started, hmm? One by one, guests trickle in as you are herded closer and closer to the entrance. You spot a steward checking invitations at the door. Invitations, please. Invitations. Thank you, thank you. Not the most foolproof security, but invitations aren't going to be hard to fake. We have to get past these stewards somehow, Riley. What do you think? Get the guests to distract him. If everyone rushes the entrance, we'll be able to sleep in with the crowd. Alright. But we all just need to, do a stardust stampede. How exactly we're going to do that? You think for a moment, and then smile. And then in a voice loud enough for the crowd to hear, "What do you mean the open bar is closing in 10 minutes? 10 minutes?" Crowd immediately packs in tightly, shuffling shoulder to shoulder through the entrance. No, wait, please, invitation, I need to see, wait! Your friends easily sneak past the flustered stewards and into the palace. Clever, beautiful, and impeccably dressed. Is there anything my wife can't do? If I think of something, I'll let you know. Inside, you find a vibrantly decorated wing of the palace where nobles are treated to fine hors d'oeuvres and drinks. Meanwhile, a swarm of children run, shout, and play, all while being bossed around by Isaac and Lyra. We just need to find our way back to the holding cells we saw last time we were here. A prisoner as important as Godfrey is sure to still be there, along with the answers we need about Barthelemy.
That won't be easy with all these guests packing the room. We gotta get by them unnoticed.
Don't worry, we'll just play it cool, stay low-key, and mingle our way to the party, to the back halls. You do just that, navigating your way through the crowd, greeting people enough to acknowledge them, but not so much as to invite conversation. Hello, excuse me, pardon me. You make your way across the floor, almost to your destination, when a nobleman stumbles into your path, smelling heavily of spilled champagne. You there, stop! Who, me? Someone looks you over your outfit, swaying tipsily. Oh, surely someone who put such effort into appearance for this occasion wishes to celebrate our prince and princesses. Yes, of course. Hey, join me in a toast to the children of our lying king and queen. The crowd joins in with angry murmurs and curses against the throne. Across the room, Bradshaw and Isabella cast concerned glances. What's going on over there? Is it the sound of excitement or unrest? How can there be unrest? These are Michelin star-rated hors d'oeuvres. A toast to the quite, quote, unquote, illustrious names of our common-born prince and princess. Raises his glass unexpectedly. Yes, happy birthday to Isaac and Lyra. Those two. Lovable scamps. Ah, you know them so well. You know them on a first-name basis, and you're dressed perfectly for the occasion. Why, of course. I suppose I just care more about this event than others. You successfully circumvent the man as he stares sadly into his champagne, embarrassed. You all make your way around the maze of hallways at the back of the palace, but freeze when you hear some familiar voices around the corner. You stealthily take a peek. Kyle, if you're not going to put on a show, then what the hell are we paying you for? Those slobbish, ungrateful nobles are out there drinking our champagne and laughing behind our backs. We need to put you out on the costume and deliver a damn showstopper for those brats. Make the people love us again. Costume? You look over to the far wall and see an ornate suit of armor. Armor of awesomeness!
Listen, I uphold the company policies of Party Night Inc. You ordered the Storytime package, which covers me telling epic tales of adventure and making balloon swords. If you want merry dancing or balloon animals, you should have ordered the deluxe package. Those services require specialists with entirely different credentials. Oh, just call for the replacement, Bradshaw. This is your mess to clean up. Mine? How is this my mess? Because you're all the messes. Cordonia leaked the news of your affair, which put us in the rut in the first place. Hey, Riley outplayed both of us. You can't keep putting the blame on me.
I can and I will, and I am the true-born Queen of Avernul. Oh, you're something, all right.
It's clear y'all have some issues, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my break.
The three of them storm off in opposite directions, leaving the armor unattended, excuse me.
Oh, I just had the best idea. Brad and Izzy are expecting a new party night to waltz in and deliver a show, and I'm pretty sure I could fit into that armor.
Meaning you could cause a diversion while we find the path to Godfrey's cell, and cause some humiliation for Bradshaw and Isabella.
And cause some chaos for the spoiled prince and princess. And, what? I can be petty sometimes. I don't like bullies.
Unlock this scene to play as Maxwell and cause absolute chaos disguised as a party night. Make Maxwell the party knight. Maxwell, I dub thee the party knight. Go forth and cause chaos.
Not once, my lady.
Now, playing as Maxwell, your metallic footsteps stomp to the beat as you strut over to the stereo in the middle of the party.
Hark on, you party people, be thou ready to get downeth.
It's the party night!
Yay!
Your shoulders shimmy and your hips swivel, possessed by the groove. Children gather around, jumping and prancing to the beat, until Lyra and Isaiah inevitably push their way to the front.
We get to dance first, everybody get out of our way! Yeah, he's our night, not yours. He does what we say. Now, the party nights, revelries are all for all. The kids and grown-ups alike. Gather around.
Spot Bradshaw and Isabella at the edge of the crowd.
Especially you, good king and queen. Come join the merriment, lest thou be squares. Don't be squares, Mom and Dad. Yeah, you're embarrassing us.
Fine.
The party begins with the knight's oath of honesty. Are you brave and honorable enough to swear to be truthful?
Oh, sure, buddy. We'll play ball. We swear to be honest people.
Splendid. In that case, answer me true. Shouldn't the throne serve the needs of the people before the royals' own interests?
Oh, well, wait. Things aren't that simple.
Honor and compassion are very simple.
Wait a minute, that's not fair.
Ha 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 ha, verily. Mayhap the king and queen must read their tomes of ethics.
He's right, it's a simple question. The sweet symphony of bickering crescendos throughout the room.
Ha ha, the truth is fun.
Suddenly you're interrupted as Isaac and the sharp kick in your shin. He's wearing a suit of armor that shouldn't hurt.
Ow! Armor is decorative, young prince. This is boring. You suck.
Hey, don't be mean to the party night. Yeah, he's nice.
I don't care. Don't tell us what to do. They're our subjects. Yeah, we give the orders. Party night. Throw these kids in the dungeon. Isaiah, or Prince Isaiah, Princess Lyra. The word of the day is manners. Time to learn some. A good leader treats others with compassion and fairness. Yeah. Why should I? Because if you don't, then the people may revolt. Yeah. Ooh. Huzzah! Education fun abounds. I don't like this night, Lyra. Me neither, Isaac. Let's get him fired like we did with our nannies.
The twins close in on you with sinister menace in their eyes. Turn them against their parents.
Halt, children! If you fire me, your parents will not give you a new knight. In fact, if this party is ruined, they will not throw you another one. Yes, they will. They gave us whatever we want. Oh, methinks not. No matter how much you scream, we'll show you. Mom! Dad!
Oh no.
Goodness, hijinks and tomfoolery had befallen the royal house.
The crowd laughs and cheers. Everyone, of course, except for Bradshaw, Isabella, and their twins, who argue heatedly. That is it, I've had enough of this nonsense.
A splendid idea. It's time for the finale. Bring out the cake.
Bring out the cake. Bring out the cake. Why are you all taking orders from a fake knight? Because he's better than you. Bradshaw protests are too little too late as a servant wheels out a cart with a decadent 3-tier birthday cake.
Gather round, children, as I christen this feast, this Only the party of night, or night of parties can. In the name of the party night, I must cleave the cake with a sword.
You pull a decorative longsword from the wall. Hey, put that down! You stalk towards the cake, blade poised to strike.
You are an honorable foe, Sir Cake, but these guests must be fed. And thus, with this mighty blade, do I split thee in twine.
You bring the blade down, splitting it in two, and coating the room in a messy splash of frosted goodness.
Yeah! This is the best day of my life!
No, 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 no! This is fine. I can fix it. Everyone stop. I command you. Huh. The king can barely run a children's party, little kingdom. Children, servants scramble amidst the mess. You back away from the sugar-fueled chaos, slinking towards the exit.
Thank you for having me, folks. Party Nighting is available for booking. If you enjoyed the show, recommend me to your friends. My name is Kyle.
Now, playing as Riley, you make your way through the back hallways of the manor and eventually find your way to the familiar corridors you saw when you last found Godfrey. We're getting close. I think I remember these halls. I'll text Maxwell and let him know how to find us. If the chaos I heard was any sign, Bradshaw and Isabella should be plenty distracted, or at least unhappy, which suits me just fine. Soon Maxwell catches up with you, slightly out of breath.
Sorry I'm late. Plate armor takes a while to get out of, but security should be a bit diverted. Cleaning staff, too.
You continue pushing further into the halls as quickly and stealthily as you can.
I hate to put a damper on this, but what if Godfrey doesn't cooperate? Guess we'll have to pull the old bad cop, handsome cop. Hey, Drake.
Wait, which one am I?
Well, Godfrey, we'll make him talk. We have too much writing on this.
Riley's right. We'll find a way. Intimidation, deception, or whatever it takes. I don't have the patience for a subtle touch with a man who killed my mother. You push further, almost at your destination, when suddenly... Not so fast. You freeze, turn around at the sound of an all too familiar voice behind you. I believe his name was Jin.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
It's even worse. Did you really think you could make it this far without us knowing? We spent considerable time cleaning up the chaos at the party, and no one causes chaos like Queen Riley and her friends. Avenol is still our kingdom, and whatever you're up to, you have to get through us. It's like Team Rocket. You're so close to fulfilling your plans of getting info out of Godfrey. But will Bradshaw and Isabella stop you dead in your tracks? Find out in the next chapter as they milk this. Oh god, we're on chapter 16 next week. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head in the description below, links to social media, Discord, and if you like to support me and my content, please make sure to subscribe. You get to become a part of this community, which means everything, right? I'm assuming you enjoyed the video, especially if you hit the end of this video. I'm assuming you'll want to come back and see more. It's a free button. Just click it. You know, it's also fantastic and amazing that if you did enjoy this video, please do click that like button. It helps the channel, it helps against the algorithm, it helps against a lot of things, and it brings a lot of things to this channel. I don't think you realize that, but I will make that even more clear here very soon. Once again, thank you all for watching. Please let me know if you hit the end of the video, and also, what did you do for your Thanksgiving? Did you have a Thanksgiving? What did you do for your Friday? Let me know in the comments section below. Hopefully you're all having a good weekend, or going to start, depending on when you watch this. Let me know what you're going to do for your weekend. Thanks again for watching. Catch you all later. Peace.